Welcome to 8th Annual STEM Award Ceremonies, Flagstaff's very own STEMmy Awards. My name is Mike Thomas. I'm with Keeney Construction Services and Board President of STEM City. Tonight, we celebrate the contributions and achievements of our community members by celebrating the nominees for this year's STEM Awards and announce this year's winners. This year, we are holding this event digitally for the very first time. We wish we could be recognizing all the accomplishments in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in person, but we are also excited to share the great impacts individuals and organizations are making in our community every day. Annually, STEM Cities solicits nominations from across the community to recognize our fantastic STEM students, our most inspired and inspirational STEM educators, and the businesses and community partners who have built Flagstaff into the nation's first STEM city. Thank you to the City of Flagstaff for providing financial support for these awards from the very beginning. This year's award ceremony made possible with support from Kenneth Lamb, Dr. Bob Browdy, Grand Canyon Trust, Peak Engineering, the Rehabilitation Hospital of Northern Arizona, and Keeney Construction Services. All of our STEM nominees were nominated by leaders in the community, by colleagues, and by the students that have been impacted by their teaching, coaching, and mentoring. A panel of 9 judges evaluated the nominations, and these judges came from a variety of backgrounds, including K-12 education, higher education, businesses, and nonprofits. Congratulations to all of the nominees.
Hello, I am Aaron Tabor, and I have the honor of presenting our first award, STEM Student of the Year. This year's winner will receive a $500 award to support their continued success. As always, we have an incredible set of nominees. Michael Gale from the Flagstaff Arts and Leadership Academy has taken a leadership role on the Caveat's FTC robotics team, pioneers new computer code, and teaches his fellow teammates on how to build and code effective, unique robots. BASE's Hallie Nelson is researching what role a newly invasive snail plays in the Grand Canyon food chain in relation to endangered fish species. This research will have a true impact by helping inform Grand Canyon National Park management. Danica Petrazak, also from BASES, has conducted an independent research project this past summer that has resulted in a provisional patent application regarding controlling drug diffusion in animal tissue. She has continued research on this topic utilizing analytical techniques such as SEM, TEM, and confocal microscopy at NAU. Coconino High School's Tristan Stiegel has created a working replica Tony Stark robotic control glasses and a working robot from scratch. He constantly exceeds the AP computer science curriculum with thought-provoking questions. What a fantastic group of nominees we have this year. And the STEM Student of the Year is Hallie Nelson. Congratulations, Hallie. Let's hear a little bit more from her nomination. Hallie approaches her research with positivity and enthusiasm, which spreads to those she works with. As a direct product of her scientific research, Hallie presented her work at the Arizona-New Mexico Joint Annual American Fisheries Society and Wildlife Society chapter meetings in Prescott on Friday, January 31st. Hallie also volunteers with the local Sierra Club, where she shares her passion for the outdoors, local science, and conservation. Congratulations again, Hallie.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fisk from the Flagstaff Unified School District, and I have the honor of serving as the STEM City Vice President. I'm pleased to be able to introduce the nominees for our next award, STEM Teacher of the Year. A $500 award will go to the recipient, and we will also provide recognition at the County Teacher of the Year ceremony later this year. The nominees are the kindergarten team at Kenzie Elementary has embarked on a journey called Forest Fridays, where every Friday all of the kindergarten classes focused on forest and nature-based curriculum. The team consists of Miriam Anderson, Nina Anderson, and Katie Starbliss. And they hope to make Forest Fridays a permanent part of the kindergarten curriculum at Kinsey, so that every child that enters school there will start out with an appreciation of science and a love for our forest and the wildlife that inhabit them. Audrey Baird from the Flagstaff Arts and Leadership Academy uses the idea that science teaching and learning should happen in an expeditionary, exploratory way. She is also an awesome model for girls who show an interest in STEM. Sonawa Middle School's Lisa Bernard Busk embraces STEM and involves the school community through outreach, enthusiasm, and an infectious love of her students and the opportunities she wants to make available to all students. She challenges students to use what they know and can investigate gravity, motion, and forces to aid students to design and build a shock-absorbing system that will protect 2 astronauts when they land. Gretchen Goodley, also from Sonawa Middle School, brought the Future Cities program into her classes. This is a semester-long learning of all part of city planning, from agriculture, waste, business, economy, transportation, and ecosystems. Marshall Elementary's Mrs. Katie Krause is dedicated to connecting students' standards to real-world STEM-based experiences. Students are encouraged and supported to apply for contests and projects around the community and country. Her students created podcasts for an NPR contest for grades 5 through 12, and one recently won first in Coconino County's essay contest. Karen Mullick, Concho's Elementary School, modifies lessons using the scientific method as a rubric to enhance student thinking abilities. Students learn to collaborate, self-monitor, and engage, as well as how to self-reflect on the learning by understanding their learning goals and objectives. She has a makerspace in her classroom, as well as an abundant opportunities for students to engage in STEM activities through project-based learning, like king-size candy bars and candy store. Mrs. Marsha Reynolds from Knowles Elementary teaches chemistry with hands-on activities and also teaches STEM Club, where she pulls in her tower garden. Her students will complete an invention convention project that requires them to invent a new item that has a purpose. What a fantastic group of nominees this year. This year's STEM City Teacher of the Year is Katie Krause. Congratulations. Let's hear a little bit more from her nomination. Katie started her teaching career in 2011 at Killip Elementary School, where she taught 5th grade and special education for 7 years. It was there that she discovered her love and passion for STEM through opportunities to create integrated units. She also had the unique opportunity to become one of 2 trainers for Engineering is Elementary for FUSD. It was through that experience that she came to the realization that every student engineers in some form, and she can get the confidence to teach STEM units. She was fortunate to teach with the very first set of iPads in the district and continues to put technology in the hands of our 21st century learners. She has now returned to the school she once attended and continued to love, Marshall Elementary. She is also a lucky mom of a 7-month-old and a 2-year-old, and can't wait to have them attend Marshall when they get older. STEM City is proud and excited to be able to recognize this outstanding STEM teacher with her $500 award.
Hello, I'm Kimberly Batty Herbert from Coconino Community College. I'm excited to recognize our nominees for STEM Community Leader of the Year. This category is where we recognize some of the fantastic work that is being done by volunteers from businesses, NGOs, nonprofits, and other organizations here in Flagstaff to support the students, teachers, and STEM initiatives taking place every day. Dozens of organizations invest tremendous amounts of time, energy, and money in outreach to our students, teachers, and general public. This huge diversity of partners is an invaluable asset for Flagstaff, and a big part of why we are increasingly successful in our vision of a community where science, technology, engineering, and mathematics enrich the lives of all of our residents. This year's 9 nominations for STEM Community Leader of the Year include Amanda Atchison. Amanda is the Sustainability Manager for Coconino County, and in cooperation with CPWP, the Willow Bend Environmental Center, and Flagstaff Schools, is a persistent presence at Earth Day, Water Awareness Week, STEM Night at the Dome, and the Flagstaff Science Festival. Amanda was instrumental in establishing the CPWP's 4th grade water ethic contest for Flagstaff and Northern Arizona area schools, which encourages teachers to include and expand water science as part of their curriculum. Anita Atoninika is an outstanding mentor who has helped develop students' capacity to function in the STEM workplace. Our collaboration led to the successful application for the $2.4 million NIH program supporting underrepresented students in STEM. She has worked to develop a clear curriculum and mentor students towards graduation and success as they move either into a master's or a PhD program or into the workforce. The Flagstaff Festival of Science conducts a no-cost 10-day festival annually. The passport for this event is full of activities for all ages and interests. The planning for this event takes the full year and is reliant on heavy volunteer hours. The festival is committed to sharing science knowledge with the community, ranging from the young child to adults, and creating not only a foundation for the love of science, but promoting knowledge and growth across the spectrum. Kelly Ferguson is the educator coordinator at Lowell Observatory. She has been known to work extremely long hours in planning and running the kids' camps, LOCs. She gives her heart and soul into making sure kids of all ages get a valuable and fun experience learning about everything from circuits to cratering. She literally does it all and rarely gets any recognition for her very hard work. Samantha Gorney embodies the word advocate, especially when it comes to early childhood education in STEM. Samantha created the preschool program at Lowell Observatory with the vision that children under 5 can be introduced to more complex concepts in STEM. She not only believes that these early learners can pick up these complex concepts, she also believes that their minds are exceptionally ready to absorb the information at an early age. Jeff Jones has helped to secure a grant and make a STEM lab at the 4th Street CCC campus. The lab contains 3D printers, virtual reality, class sets of Raspberry Pis and microbits, and much more. He has taught the summer camps in Flagstaff and Page to middle school students, teaching them about many aspects of STEM. The Society of Women Engineers at NAU has organized monthly seminar series aimed at enriching the engineering professional programs and fostering diversity. The topics included biomedical engineering, sustainability, renewable energy, advanced materials, automotive technology, sanitation, water treatment, computing, and more. A conscious effort was made to invite speakers from diverse and underrepresented backgrounds in both academia and industry to motivate and inspire students. Dr. Greg Vaughn and Raylyn Stokes have been traveling to over 20 local schools and events to promote the astrogeology outreach program. From the USGS Astrogeology Science Center's Lunar Legacy event in July of 2019 to NAU's Science Night to the STEAM event at the Williams Elementary Middle School, Dr. Vaughn and Ms. Stokes have been promoting STEM education programs tirelessly in northern central Arizona. John Unali has shown consistent and enduring support for the students of Coconino High School's engineering program for 10 years. He has donated a multitude of materials, and thanks to Mr. Unali, students were able to design, engineer, and build solutions to the problems they were given in class. He has shared about the skills needed to succeed in the workplace, as well as what it takes to become an entrepreneur. The nominees this year really stood out, and so STEM City decided to honor 2 community members. The recipients of the STEM Community Leader of the Year award are Samantha Gorney and Jeff Jones. Samantha's nominator said of her strong stance on early STEM education, "I have seen it play out time and time again as young students grasp the concept of something like gravity, make predictions, engineer a solution, and change their explanations with new evidence. They become tiny scientists." As these students progress through the elementary and middle school low camps, they bring a very different and rich set of STEM experiences that propel them into the new knowledge. Samantha deserves credit for not only starting that pipeline, but clearing a way for us to help the students grow. Samantha is an asset to the STEM education community. The summer camps, which Jeff Jones taught, included activities such as rocket building, programming, and 3D printing. These summer camps taught students about STEM in a fun and hands-on way. He has volunteered time at Tinkertopia and other local STEM organizations that support and encourage STEM involvement. He recently helped secure a $1 million grant from the Dell E. Webb Foundation to advance CCC's construction technology management programs. His daughter stated, "I have been taught to appreciate the importance of STEM because of my dad, and I look forward to pursuing a career in a STEM field." Congratulations, Jeff and Samantha.
Hello, I'm Chris Pensa, Executive Director of STEM City. I wanted to send a heartfelt congratulations to the nominees and winners of tonight's event. STEM is so important in our community, and I appreciate the partnerships that have continued to support STEM City. Thank you for attending our event.